Yeah, we're back. We're back for another one. What episode is this, 12?
52.
Episode 52. This is Lime Late Night Lime. We late tonight for
Yeah, we
sure.
late.
We
We late.
late. So we gonna get into it. We're gonna chat it up. If you want us to see us react to anything, hit us up online with us on TikTok or something. Leave the message on there. Are we on Instagram?
Good question, boy. I don't
If
know.
we might be, but just leave a video down there. We'll find it. We could upload it off of IG or TikTok and let us know. Let us know what's going on. How
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
feel?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We on Instagram. Yeah, 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 yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So yeah, y'all could always send it over there. You know, but what's today? Tuesday.
Yep.
So what's going on a Tuesday?
I was seeing. You know what? We gotta revisit, yo. The
What's
dude.
that?
You remember the black kid that I think stuff is heating up. I didn't get to see the news on him, but
Yeah,
did you hear
it,
anything on
it is.
anything on that?
It is heating up, but I didn't really have time to dive into it because a lot of times when you see things
Yeah,
on,
like that. Yep, it's speculation.
yeah, you don't know all the time what's true or what's not, but there are rumblings and I'm hearing things, so I don't really want to overspeak on it. But
I agree. I feel the same way. I just rather let the cops do their thing. And it's sad to see what's going on, but I hope everything pans out. You know what I'm saying?
well, kid is dead. you
Yeah.
know,
Well, what I'm
um,
saying is like they find out what happened. Do you know what I'm saying?
right, and it's gonna. And here's the thing: people don't understand. They don't realize the type of people we're dealing with, the type of people that his family is a part of. You know what I'm saying? They
What
live
is
in
his
those
family?
neighborhoods, and they're on a whole new level. When it comes to this stuff, they will do whatever they can to protect their kids. And these are good, God loving Christians, and they'll
Oh,
do whatever they can to get by. And it's sad.
power of
It's sad.
prayer, bro. The
Uh,
power of prayer.
It's sad, but I heard things that he was probably seen after that event, and that he was probably brought back there. That's how they ended up with his phone. But I always said from the jump that phone thing is a dead giveaway because when do you not have your phone on your person? When? Especially if you're around a bunch of people you don't know, you gonna just leave your phone anywhere? Hell no. There's a reason they feel guilty about something.
I feel you.
I think
Like,
so, but yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
you know what I was supposed to ask you, yo?
What's that?
Yo, whatever happened to the Nancy Guthrie case? When we
I
started
think
talking about that, that's the
I
first thing that popped
I
into my
think
head.
she's still missing, or they haven't found anything. Yeah, she's still missing.
Damn.
That case, I found very. Something's wrong. The way it went down. It almost seemed like it was, and this is all alleged people, family involved. That's what it felt like to me. But the fact that how long has that been going on? Is that over 6 months now? It has to be a while
Yeah,
because it's
it's
crazy
gone.
that they had
Oh,
no leads at all,
I
none at
just
all.
pulled this up. Hold on. As I just pulled this up. As of June 25th,
Bring it up.
2006, it says Nancy Guthrie has not been located and the
No.
investigator remain ongoing. The investigation remains ongoing. It says Savannah Guthrie has since returned to a
The
show.
newscaster.
Yeah, however, reports are strictly producing. Hold on. So it says it's still, yeah, they haven't found her.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's still missing.
Yo, let me tell you, some of these things, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how some of these people cope, yo. So we got Weibo.
Yeah, we got a couple of
Oh,
people in
what?
the chat. What up? What up? What
I
up?
said Weibo like a fucking Puerto Rican.
I mean, listen, I remember being a kid and we had a family member go missing. And till this day we never found him. We don't know what happened. Some people say he just walked off into the woods, but we don't know what happened, and
What's up? What's up?
it's definitely affects the family a lot when they can't find that person because they spend the rest of their life searching for something that they may never find. But like I said, I always thought that case seemed a little scary, spooky, and it seemed like families involved. But this is all alleged. I'm just talking out my ass. Don't come at me.
Yeah, I definitely feel it because it's like, yo, as we seen, as you start going through and you look at the news, yo, let me back up. This is one of the reasons I stopped watching news for a while. It got to be. I'm not saying you don't get the information, you don't get the knowledge. Yes, news is important to inform you and keep you updated, but it comes a point where it's overload, where you just gotta stop.
Listen, yo, bro, I feel the same way. After they started hitting Iran, I think I checked out a little bit after that. Like literally just remove myself from anything meteorized. And just got in here. We got in here and started doing it here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you get too invested, you become, you know what I mean, their distraction. And we can't do what we want to do. So, hey, make sure y'all come check us out here on Late Night Lime because they trying to distract you out there. So y'all got to pay attention because there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things moving around us right now. We just got to keep your eye on the prize. Whatever that is, keep your eye on the prize. Because we all got different goals, right?
Yeah. Your mic's starting to give a little feedback. It started off clean. Yeah.
Well, we're going to roll.
Yeah.
What that could be. But we good.
Yeah, shout out to the two people that said what's up. Let's hit it. So I had the next one, yo. I think it was out of St. Louis. Let's see what's going on. It's so funny because it's like top news right quick. They actually made. Yo, they had one out there with what you call it in St. Louis where two young kids, they took out like 5 people, yo. The whole family in one day.
Was there a reason behind this? Or it was just
sure.
I think I saw something on the news about that. That's insane.
Yeah, that's definitely insane.
Listen, you gotta. A lot of times, people come out here and do things and don't think they're gonna be any repercussion.
And but they young though. They 15, 16, yo. They don't understand, yo. It comes a point in life where it's like you see when you're young, you get engulfed in like the music, the life. I don't care. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
I think especially a lot of these video games, like some of these games where they get online and do heinous stuff.
Yeah.
And they go out into the world and think that they're in that same type of thing. They think
simulation,
they can get away with it, I mean, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's a different. Once you get to a certain age, then you start to understand.
I'm sure he's getting life now, right? Or he's got life. I'm sure.
No, they ain't get a rain yet. It only happened like 2 days ago.
We even may get the death penalty. What up, D-Cat?
What up, D-Cat? D-Cat probably could tell us. You know about the shooting in St. Louis, the 2 young kids that killed the family.
That's insane, man.
No, he's DCAT is like the what you call it, the liaison of the show in information and facts finding. This is our what you would call it, onboard facts finder and research team. That's our inside analysts. No, analysts sound better. Yeah, I hope you know. If you got any information on the St. Louis shooting, the two young kids that killed, wiped out the family.
Now, whose family was it? Do you know? It
I
wasn't
was
his
trying to pull it
family,
up
was
one
it?
second.
Because the other one with the 8,
Nah,
that
nah,
was his family. It was actually his whole. Yeah, man. There's a lot of bad things going on out there, y'all. That is insane. That is insane. I definitely hope you could find something on that because
one second. I'll pull it up.
you kind of wonder what goes through
No, I got it.
somebody's
I got it.
mind to really do something like that. Was he pushed? That's the question. Was he pushed? So I want to know what the reason is. It's a boy and a girl,
Hold on one
15
second.
charged. So it's a boy and a girl. They're gonna throw the book at them. I can see it already. It's gonna play out right on the front page for a long time.
It's probably me. I gotta probably reset because I sound robotic. Am I
I sound
glitching?
pretty good. Hey, let us know how we sound in the chat, y'all. Do we sound okay? Let me know. Is 12 mic okay? Let me know if I'm good. Y'all can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you sound robotic to me.
Yeah, well, DCAT gonna tell me.
All right, let's run it. Let me run the
Go ahead.
video.
Go ahead.
A 16-year-old boy and 15-year-old girl have now been charged with carrying out a deadly mass shooting in downstate East St. Louis. 7 people were shot at different locations throughout the city on Sunday. 5 of them died. Prosecutors say all of the victims are related to the girl who is being charged as a juvenile. Jemiah Davis, who is being charged as an adult, has been indicted on 12 counts, including murder.
Yo, so it was her family. I wasn't aware of that facts. Yeah, she let a dude take our whole family. Dang.
I was muted. Yo, that is crazy. Like, yo, she had him take out her problems. There's got to be something behind this.
You know, she gave that little boy a little cutty. That dude's like felt the chest on his chest. He felt the hair on his chest.
Yeah, but what drives somebody to take out their family, bro?
But that boy got a little piece of cutty. What you
mean? But what I'm saying is, I've been mad at my family members. I ain't never really thought about taking them out. And he made multiple stops. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he pulled up and just da 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 and 8 of them got hit. No, they made multiple stops. Like more than 2.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's intent.
Yeah.
These were personal vendettas.
Yeah.
Like, yo, she gonna do life or she gonna get the death penalty. I already see it already.
Yeah, she be in charge as an adult too.
They both in jail for life. They done. They ain't gonna be out here free again unless we get hit with some apocalypse shit.
So they got aggressive, aggravated vehicular hijacking. So they stole a car. Damn. Look at the ages 25, 24, 21. So they kill a grandmother. Oh man.
From 11 to 74.
See, they be listening, P.
They got the barrel. They put the barrel in there.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Yo, father of 15-year-old son lost a nephew, 2 stepchildren, his mother and his sister. Ages range from 11 to 74. So that's her grandmother. Her grandmother raised her. I'm sure.
Yeah. That's
Yo,
crazy.
you ever thought about taking out grandma? I mean, grandma gone now. God bless her soul.
Stated the girl was upset with her family members and plotted the attack with her boyfriend.
Really? You think they were upset? Really?
That dude got some cutty for the first time. I do whatever. Who want what? That's my girl.
Yo, that's Bonnie and Clyde right there.
Barney and
Because
Clyde,
it takes two, literally, because it takes a lot of convincing to say, hey, let's go take him out. But 8 of them? 7? What did it? 3 stops, 4 stops? How many stops did they do?
And they stole a car.
Well, of course, you ain't doing it with my car.
Damn. Yo, you gotta think about it, yo.
It was planned out.
Yo, no, think about this, P. After the first one, you ain't stop and go to the second one. After the second one, yo, let me tell you, dudes feel that like once gunshot is beaten, yo, it takes you to a different place. You could be the baddest dude, you freeze the hell up.
Well, they ain't do it. These guys, they were ready. They planned it out, and that's what I'm saying. They're gonna throw the book at them. If they had did like one, maybe they could say, "Oh, we made a mistake." They
family dispute. You know
and then the thing is, if somebody is willing to take out their family member, like they gonna do anything.
Yeah,
they're a danger to
society.
Very much.
And this is a coping mechanism that these young kids are missing. I'm not gonna lie, yo. This reminds me of when DMX dropped. 96, going into 97. When DMX dropped, yo, over there on Westland Streets, all you was hearing was gunshot. You know how much people died when that album came out? Because all dudes was listening to is, you know what I'm saying?
Martin Street.
All of that, yo, dudes were just dropping, yo.
Martin and Garden used to be hot as hell.
Everybody was hyped off, like real hype up off of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying DMX did it, but it's just it was summertime. DMX was new. It was crazy. Cats were listening, just dropping, yo. But damn.
Still, you got to take to a special place to off your family.
Yeah.
You kill Mima? Yeah. They kill Mima.
Y'all be laughing when they say that word Mima.
She took out the whole lineage, G. From 11 to 74. You took out the whole lineage, basically.
I want to, as the detail emerge, I want to know who shot who. Like, was it the boy? Was it the girl? Because we're assuming that the boy, but it could have been the girl.
No. I think this was a collaboration thing. I think they both got bodies.
Because I think you could have one influence in the other.
The way it was written, she was the one that planned the whole thing, and he literally came to help. That's how they kind of.
Yeah, he probably just drove the car, so we can't put it on him. You know what I'm saying,
bruh? As long as you in the car, you're a suspect.
Exactly.
You got gunpowder on you. Yep, you're a suspect. Yeah, I mean, once they do that swab, that gunpowder residue. Yep, you were in the vicinity, sir. Get in the back.
Yeah.
If you stay,
life over, yo.
They
Life
done.
over.
Now, what
It didn't
state?
even
What state
start.
did this happen in?
St. Louis.
Do they have the death penalty there, or is it life?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because I'm sure right now they fighting for their life if they don't got life. Because I'm sure that's going to be a death penalty type thing. Yo, I'm waiting to see when they start transferring people to no death penalty states from the other prison, and then retry them in there and get them out of here. Don't hate the player.
Let's see. So it says yes, the death penalty is legal in St. Louis because it is permitted under Missouri state law.
Right. So basically, they fighting for their life right now. They need a lawyer to save them because 14 and 15, they just gonna get fed for the rest of their life. They ain't coming back out.
What DCAT said, it says 7 members of the family were targeted, 5 confirmed deceased, and 2 victims seriously injured.
Hey, DCAT, if you could let me know how many stops did they make, because I knew all the 8 people. So if they 7, they targeted 5. So some people happen to probably be there and got hit, be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But let me know how many stops they made. Was it more than 3 or at least 3? But I think it's more than 2. They weren't all in the same place. All this is going to matter when they go to court, because the longer it took for them to accomplish this, do you know if they finished what they started or they just got caught before they was able to finish?
After killing damn 5, oh my God.
Well,
after 5 people?
We don't know. We don't know. Because that's what the judge, that's what they're going to look at. Like, hey, you continued as it went on, and then you got to wonder, what did they do to her? Like, what did they do to her?
And that's what I was thinking.
We're going to find out.
I came to that conclusion too.
We're going to definitely find out what they did to her, because they killed Mima. Like, well, I'm not going to say everybody loved their grandmother, but most people do. You know what I'm saying? Grandma's a little better version than your mama. At least
what it says right here. It says a man killed 4 people, including his partner, brother, and his brother sisters in Detroit. Oh, this is a different one. On June 9th.
Hey, DCAT, with this St. Louis one right here, do you know who got more bodies? Does she have more bodies than him? You know what I mean? Because we don't know.
Oh, he said 3 stops.
3 stops. So yeah, they fighting for their life right now. No judge or no jury is gonna look at that and say that was an accident. Oh, it looked like he got bumped out. But yeah, I guess his computer must have froze. So I'm here. 3 locations. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now you think about that. If you're a jury on this case and you hear something like this, and they talk about, oh, we didn't really mean to do it. They were young, and well, after the first murder, you kept going to the second one, to the third one. And the fact that these are the people you're supposed to love.
Yeah.
Supposed to love you. And they show no remorse.
Exactly. They don't have none. Their reasoning skills are gone. They show no empathy. 5, no empathy. 5, and it's your loved ones. Yo, if they're your loved ones, what you gonna do to strangers?
Yo, I want to know what they did to her. Now, I'm not saying that what she did is right at all. That's horrible. I've had family members do bad things to me, but I've never thought about unaliving them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Much less joining a girlfriend or a wife to say, hey, let's go do this.
And be like, got some cutty That boy got some cutty. That boy was feeling
No,
like
you must hit it with the goose squash, woo squash.
exactly.
You know what I'm
DCAT
saying?
said within a few miles of one another, police had a pit car there. Oh, had to pit their car there. But
That's
damn.
insane.
Well, all right, let's roll into some clips for today, man. We got to do this more. What I'm gonna try to do is until I get StoryWire. Well, StoryWire is up. We just got to pull it up in StoryWire. You know, I should have just used StoryWire to start with.
It's all right. We'll hit him up
because it's working though. StoryWire is working.
Yeah,
we got to name it. We got to come up with a name for StoryWire.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
All right, cool. So let's hop into some clips. So it says East Street, St. Louis population of nearly 1,800, according to. Okay. What was this? What was this in reference to? The population in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not a lot.
Nah. Damn, I thought St. Louis had more people though.
Well, out there it does have a lot more space. You know what I mean?
I remember all I know is the Golden Arch, St. Lunatics, and Nelly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of people living out in them places, man. That's why they be living so good.
Missouri.
You could go ahead and bust it in.
All right, so let's roll into the first clip. Here we go. Switch. No, I don't need to do the old globe. We don't got to do the globe now, Mo. Here we go. All right, hold on. Here we go.
This is my son, 23-year-old son. Sent him outside today to get the garbage out from out front from us moving in and get the yard together because we're going to cook out for Juneteenth this weekend. And he's taking himself a smoke break. He is allowed to smoke marijuana, just not in the house because I don't smoke. And then you see these two weirdos. They took a part of the fence out to come from their yard into my yard to question my son about what he's doing in our backyard. And I just need to know, like, if black people are always the problem and the aggressor and we're the violent one, why the fuck do you pilgrims feel so comfortable to come and do some shit like this and then cry victim when we beat your ass? Luckily, my son held his composure and just came and got me after the fact, but the fuck?
Yo, when I started watching this video, right, I thought it was going to go entirely different. I thought she was like, watch my son outside and he ain't clean and I got to go home. And that's what I thought this was going. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, the fact that he was minding his goddamn business. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. If they had hit him up before he sparked that blunt, it would have went a whole lot different. It would have went a whole lot goddamn different. I'm going to tell you that for sure. The fact that they came over after he was mellowed out, he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm sure he ain't give him a hit. Maybe that's why they went over. What you hitting back there? We smell that what is that? What is that? Skunky stuff? But yo, the entitlement, yo, to literally break into your neighbor's yard. Like, hey, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think yeah.
That is great because they actually had to remove a piece of her fence to climb through that bad boy
and go over there and talk to him.
And go over there and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he wasn't trying to break in or nothing. He was just standing there, just chilling, sitting, and they never once go to ask the homeowner or knock on the door. No, they're gonna break through the back fence. So that's breaking and entering.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to see sometimes, even though it may come off as, I'm gonna play the other side. Is sometimes it could be innocent, but it also, I think it would be innocent if you could do it to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like, yo, if I walk up into someone's yard, they're looking at me like I'm trying to rob. So it's like I don't do shit that I don't want people to do to me. You know what I'm saying? So
So if you did chilling in your mom's yard or whatever, and two white people literally come through the fence and come over to you, like that wouldn't be weird as hell.
It happened to me. I got property. Yo, they selling at one of the properties I was at, right?
Mhm.
I was just on the property and the people walk up and started talking to me like I was like a tenant and shit. I just played along. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like, so how long you been renting here? I'm like, about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you like the neighborhood? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So and they was asking me questions, and I was just like, yeah, I was just answering the question. I was answering how they want me to answer. So it's like then after it's like, you know the owner? I'm like, yeah, me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they literally walked over on my property and started talking to me. They didn't know I owned the place. You know what I'm saying? It says Missouri death penalty, yes. Death row population, 8. Execution. So that damn 100.
Listen, if I had to put money on it, these two is gonna be on that list, my G.
Hell yeah, they going on that list. What they did was egregious. Yo, no sympathy, no remorse. They're gonna do the same thing. Take out 5 people, 5 family members. Yo, they took out a whole generation.
That's what it said. The whole lineage, my G.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Like the past, the present, and the future.
Gone.
In 3 stops. Sad to say, but it is what it is. Can't save everybody, right?
Yeah, it ain't supposed to be like that. It ain't supposed to be like that.
It definitely ain't always peaches and cream.
All right, let's roll into this clip. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Years ago, my stepmother told me that it was going to be hard for me to find a husband. And I was like, what? Why would you say that? And she was like, I think that the standard is too high. I think that your dad has really raised the bar too high for y'all. And I didn't get it then because I was young. I didn't get it then. But now I get it. Because the last guy I dated, he and I had a conversation about washing my car. Because every weekend he would wash his truck. And I said something to him about washing my car. And he agreed to doing it now. Did said car ever get washed? No. But one time I pulled up to my dad's house and my dad said, Keisha, I thought you said you was dating somebody. And I said, I am. And he said, well, I can't figure out why your car's so dirty. Because to this day, at my big grown age, if I go to my dad's house and drop my car off and take one of his cars, every time he's going to take it, he's going to get it washed. He's going to fill it up with gas. And if I need new tires, he'll replace the tires too. So how am I dating you and you can't do what my daddy do?
They your daddy.
Yo, let me tell you, this is something you got to go through as a man. Yo, if you got a girl, and this is where you like chicks with good fathers comes into play. Yeah, I be going through. I won't say I go through that, but yo. It's good. It's a good and a bad because it sets a standard, right? It sets a standard. Huh? Right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so it sets a standard because my wife is kind of like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my wife...
Don't say kind of. She is like that.
Yeah, she is like that, but she's a clean freak.
If
you taking too long, she doing her damn self. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how her father raised her. It's like, yo, if she brings her car over, he's going to wash it.
Right. But I believe dad should always let her understand, like, yo, I do this for you because I'm your father. But this isn't the expectation that you should be putting on anybody else.
Right.
That's a choice. You know what I'm saying? If you find somebody that love you enough that wants to do that, but don't think that every person you meet is going to have to do that.
Right. And that's what I could say Pops did. Pops was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I do this for you. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it could be something that he don't even really think that he's affecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he understand that he affects her, that part of her life like that. When I see my daughter or my son, I want to do something for them just because they're there. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but for them to go out in the real world and think that, yo, anytime somebody asks me out, you paying or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
But she
just common sense. But it seems like she's putting her father over any man when it comes to expectations of what he should be doing for her.
I like that. I like that.
You know?
That's kind of the reason why I like my wife, because my wife, it like, you see, that's the difference between my wife and this individual. Like, she knew the difference. Like, yo, I can't set my father expectation on you, because that's where a lot of people get it messed up. It's like, yo, I would never be your dad. You know what I'm saying? So don't even try to compare. Oh, he hit us with the Proverbs 31. Hold on, we got to pull up the Proverbs. Hold on, I should know Proverbs 31.
Hey, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be
So
saved.
Proverbs 31. Let's see, where's that? The final chapter of Proverbs. Hold on, it didn't give me the verse. It says, speak up and judge fairly. Defend the righteous of the poor and the needy. Is that the right one, DCAT? Yeah, it says speak up and judge
Verse 10.
fairly.
Yeah.
Defend the righteous of the poor and needy. Yeah.
Right
So
on.
that's true.
God
It's
damn.
true.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely needs
Spiritual verses, boy. Only a late night line, bruh.
So the thing is, right, that chick right there, because she kind of let off the whole conversation with my stepmother told me that I would never basically find a man. So I'm assuming she's single.
Yeah, she definitely single. You can
You know
tell.
what I'm saying?
Because she looking for tires. She looking for all. No, she looking for the gamut.
So basically, you drop your car off to my house, and because I love you so much, I'm just gonna take your car to the tire shop, change the tires, make sure its gas tank's full, and wash it and bring it back to your house. Yeah, that's crazy.
I tell you this, my wife did that.
Huh?
My wife did that. My wife used to do stuff like that. I was like, damn, I gotta step my shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. My wife used to do stuff like that. Yo, if she used the car, yo, she clean that junk out, go leave notes on the car. I cleaned your car for you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Nah. Leave notes. You know what I'm saying? But
well, yeah,
it was cool to see, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like
that puppy love.
Yeah. Mine was doing it, but this one is expecting it. So you know what I'm saying? She was just doing stuff that she likes.
Yeah, for sure. But it's crazy that she haven't been able to separate that.
Yeah.
And you know, like your life is your life. What your parents teach you is for you to go out and learn and make a better you. Not say, hey, you got to be taller than my daddy, and my daddy was 6'8".
Yeah. I like the verses, DCAT. I like the verses. All right, let's roll to the next clip. Here we go. So, DCAT, this one's for you. We got one on there. Here we go.
Talia, get the fuck face. We get the my face. You want to get somewhere or no? We in the club. Talia, you didn't make it.
It messed up. I gotta play it again.
Yeah. I was really getting into that too.
Talia, get the fuck face. We get the my face. You want to get somewhere or no? We in the club.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the the initial clip. It
That's
just
crazy.
the process messed it up.
Like, why is she upset?
Yeah, her sister brought her communion to the nightclub.
That's what that was.
Yeah,
Yo, it's wine. Is it wine?
yeah, communion. Is
That's good
the
enough.
huh?
Wine is good. She
Yeah,
had to
so
break
since she
bread
didn't
too?
make it to church, her sister brought the communion to her.
So what's wrong with that,
She in a damn nightclub, P.
bruh? God will bless you wherever you are, man. He'll take wherever you are. He gonna do the work. Hey, you gotta get that holy water in there too and sprinkle some. Get out that club. You know, she probably
I
been in there for a long time too.
I do agree. I can't find the clip right now, but I do agree with the sister. Yo, I want to have a sister like that. Whereas, like, yo, you thought about me in church and decide right before we about to partake in some, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make sure I got my communion and I'm straight.
Yeah,
And W sister, man, I think that chick overreacted.
God
I would
bless
have took,
him.
like you said, I would have took my damn communion right
Yeah,
there.
I would have
Being
got my
club
communion
blessed.
and we would have moved on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'll
'Cause,
be
yo,
blessed in
at
the
the end
club
of the
doing my
day,
thing.
it's between you, your holy person, and you could separate that anywhere.
Yeah. So I like that. I
I
like
think
that.
yeah, I wish I could have saw the end of it, but I think she exaggerated there.
Yeah. But I like that W sister, man. W sister.
Hell yeah.
Let's roll into the next one. But you see how that one rolled in? I didn't know we would have got into the church thing, but you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
came in clutch.
What did she say?
I told her that she was too young to be wearing a big bonnet on her head like that in a grocery store. I asked her how old she was. She said she was 13. I asked her.
I think we muted.
Try playing the video and you got access? Try playing the video on your end. Let's see if it's me.
I don't have access. Oh,
you
is
don't
it
have
in
access?
it's in the queue?
Yeah,
over
it's
there?
in the what you call it. Yeah, in the queue.
Which
I
one
think
is
it's
it?
me. Video 10.
What did she say?
I told her that she was too young to be wearing a big bonnet on her head like that in a grocery store. I asked her how old she was. She said she.
This is the video. We got to do it the old school way.
I seen this video though. And I've seen a lot more videos about this where they're talking about women coming out wearing these bonnets in public. You know, because a lot of people feel like this is something for home. It should be kept in the house. When you come out the house, you should be dressed respectable. And there's a lot of people that feel like these bonnets are disrespectful. You know, at least now they do have the stylish ones. You know,
That shit is trash.
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
gonna lie. Let me run it. I got it. Here we go.
all right.
I told her that she was too young to be wearing a big bonnet on her head like that in a grocery store. I asked her how old she was. She said she was 13.
You got to do the music
I
breaking in
asked her,
between.
why are you coming out here in public looking like that? And she said,
Yo, you know who we got to get into also? We got to get into.
I said,
All
put
right.
a hat on.
Here we go.
I said, that's how people stereotype you. And then I asked her, how old are you? She says 13. And I said, that makes it even worse. I said, do not get used to that look. It's not a good look. And you know what she said to me? My mom told me the same thing. I said, your mom is right. Do not come in public with bonnets on your head. That's for bedtime, and that's for your house. That's what I told her. And she was very receptive of it because she knew that I was right. because her mom told her the same thing. Yeah, enough of the ghetto-ness. No more of that. We're tired of that. No more ghetto fabulous. No more ghetto-ness. I'm calling all ghetto-ness out when I see it.
I do agree. I agree because I think they're taking all right. Like do-rags was slightly different. You know what I'm saying? Do-rags, you keep your hair nice and neat. You do what you do, right? But I think ladies are turning like not doing their hair into a style. Just got it on. Trust me, if you got a bad hair day, you gotta find some alternative to covering up your hair. But I do agree, man, because I seen a lady at the bus stop today with this bonnet on, big ass bonnet. It's like, yo. But I still be asking myself, who are the dudes that's talking to these shits? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Now, how bad was this before COVID? Because it seemed like it just recently exploded. Now, are we blaming the people we catching in them or the people that's making the bonnets? Because the things are exploded. They're so fancy now. They got styles on it, and people are wearing them out in public now like it's wearing a cap or a hat now. It's literally becoming part of an everyday routine for everybody.
You seen dudes wearing them.
Yeah.
You see dudes I'm like, yo, I can't understand that, yo. Dudes out here looking like B.I. and they wearing them like girls and they got the same color as girls. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference, bro.
So they're making them so stylish now, like I said. It's not like
but the manufacturer don't got nothing to do with it. It's like they just nah, you can't blame the manufacturer.
At some point they came outside. I don't know if it was during COVID, after, whatever, but people started like, yo, how many times do you go out to the grocery store and motherfucker they're in their full goddamn night pajamas? They got bonnet on, pajamas on, house slippers on, and then they go right back in the house and get back in the bed with the same goddamn. That's another story, but
I don't like that, yo. I tell you this joke, right? So I told my daughter, I'm like, yo, I don't want you going out like that. She's older, so it was funny. I called her like twice where she forgot. She's like, Dad, I forgot. She got out the house, dropped the kids off to taekwondo. I pulled up in the parking lot, and when you see your child, right? It's like I seen it, and she had on one of them hair bonnet. By the time I was parked and I looked back up, boy, her hair was unfolding neat. Her junk was clean. I was like, oh, she got it. All it took was my presence there, and she think so. Like now, it's like me and her used to go to the same college. So it's like she didn't have any opportunity because she know at any moment she would see me on campus. So it's like, she's like, nope, I ain't playing with that man. I'm not playing with that man.
Yeah.
C-Cat said church on Sunday, sin on Monday.
Today, that bonnet thing is real now, man. The new generation, they're defining anything that was set before. They're gonna cross it. They're gonna step on it. They're gonna tear it up. They don't care.
Yeah, but you see,
because you got to remember, right? A lot of these kids are raising themselves first.
Exactly, that's true.
And even if they got parents in the house, a lot of times the parents are just there. They ain't involved. And a perfect example is when we talk about the whole school graduation thing. How did your kid make it to graduate from high school and don't know how to read? That means you ain't involved in their life. You ain't teaching. How do you not know your ABCs? That's your parents supposed to teach you that before you go to school. So when you look around, you got all these, sad to say, dumbass kids out here. They grown up now. Now they raising kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got a bunch of, I can't say it, idiotas out here.
You went Spanish on them.
And It's sad. It's definitely sad. But the bonnet thing, girls, yeah, it's got to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, it gotta go. It doesn't leave any appeal. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Now, it's one thing if you run into the corner store or something, but why are we at the mall with a bonnet on? Why are we at the movie theater with a bonnet on? You know?
All right, let's hold on. I ain't gonna play that one. Let's go to.
I'm gonna show y'all the beach. I'm gonna show y'all the beach. It was fairly empty. It happened to me a few times. They come like very close.
Got a little echo in there. You muted.
I gotta do this the old school way. 1 second.
Yeah, once we get that pipeline worked out, it's gonna be smooth sailing. But we're gonna bear with it for now.
No, I rushed it. I rushed it. I was trying to make sure that we got it to go, so it didn't process clean.
Need to put your foot down on that bad boy and be like, listen, man, one time should be enough. Show enough.
Hold on, bear with me. Let me see if I know the rest of them won't be like that. Let me see if I can play one that is not messed up.
Right.
Let's try this one. I don't know how is this one going to be.
When you try and steal a case of Cheetos, but your Uber driver said not today. Uber driver said not today.
So the guy came back actually. Nice.
He knew she.
W guy, yo, I respect everything he did. He know that I want to say bad word, but he knows she be stealing.
It still got a lot of good people in this world, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he know his license plate is on camera or something. Because he was like, nah,
not necessarily, but it's like, yo, you see, I'm sure he probably saw when she grabbed it, because she's like, we show with a box of Tito's, like, and I'm sure she got in the car probably frantically talking and shit. That's crazy, yo. Big up to him, man.
Yeah, I like that. That one, you know what I'm saying? She just looked like trouble too.
Yeah, she was
like trouble.
She was finna have a good time.
Yeah,
a really good time. Yo, it's like the dude when he came out, he was looking for it.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sure because we usually do those deliveries, you get a count of what it is. So even when you go take that inside, you still got to do another count. But hope he learned his lesson from this. You know, I mean, put the shit on the dolly. If it ain't on the dolly, leave it on the truck. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, I've seen such stuff like this happen before, man, where in the hood, people snatch stuff and take off running.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Yeah.
But to try to implicate the Uber driver, that's criminal.
Yeah, that's definitely messed up. Let me see. I hope this next clip works. Let's roll into this one.
Here go this motherfucker right here. Right here. Don't never come and get him. He finally want to come get him today. Probably want to come get him today. Probably because of bitch. Where's your son at? Some shit. Where's your son at? Some shit. Here you go. Listen, whatever. Take it back. You got it for the summer, right? Take it back. You mean the summer? I ain't agree with that. You just said you was sick. You just said you was sick.
Pick him up. I ain't seen him in a while. So I'm going to pick him up.
So how long you keeping him?
Too many keeping him. Too many keeping him.
I mean keeping him.
I picked him up. I seen him. Here you go.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me before I get mad. Stop playing with me. Take him. Take the baby. Take the motherfucking baby. Take the motherfucking baby. Yeah, that's what I take the baby. Yeah, that's what I take the baby. Oh, okay. I thought.
Yo.
It does say toxic. That is toxic.
Yo. Two of these people, they get an F in my book. Two of them, not one, two. Two. He said, I seen him. He picked him up. Yo, damn. Then again, I kind of agree. You got a damn bad or toxic baby mama and partner. It's hard to kind of stay around. You know what I'm saying?
No, the thing with all those videos like that is you never know what part of the argument was recorded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a messed up situation. That kid's got to go through some serious trauma. Hopefully, get a good therapist because he gonna be scarred.
Nah, he don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, he know.
Yeah, he know.
He know. You know what I'm saying? They know. At some point, you know, maybe he'll take his kid and move on, but that is toxic. Very toxic.
Yeah. And she got a taser.
Yo, I saw a video the other day where they was fighting and she gave him her son. He was like 3-4 years old, and then she maced him. And I'm like, yeah. Well, she handed him the kid and he did something. She turned around and maced him, sprayed right in his face. And like, yeah, man, there's some toxic stuff out there, man. I stay far away from that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yo, get some help, man. But I get at this point, it is a toxic co-parenting, if that's what y'all want to call it.
That's just crazy.
Because, yo, it's like he was just somewhere. She ran up on him and was like, yo, take your son.
No. He asked to see his son. So she implied that, are you going to take him for the summer? And he said, nah, I seen him. I picked him up. Here you go. That in itself was messed up, yo.
He pulled some Shawn Wayans. Remember that shit in Dance Flick?
Nah.
He was like, I just came over to pick up my son. And he walked up and was like, hey, son, I'll be back next week to pick him up again. And he bounced. Yeah, man. But, yo, look like she need a break. But like I said, I don't know what part of the argument is. He probably been ducking her for weeks. You know what I'm saying? She
I
want to
would
go
do
out
the
and
same
chill
thing.
with her
Someone
girl.
like that, I do the same thing.
See how his bag's packed with everything in it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think ladies push. All right, I'm not gonna say ladies, but the relationship status push guys away from their kids.
Of course.
You get what I'm trying to say? You could be the best father, but if you keep hanging around the other person, it's gonna drive you to do stuff you don't want to do. So,
oh yeah, and that's why it becomes toxic.
Exactly,
because toxic means that you can get into an altercation you had nothing to do with.
Yeah,
it just goes like that. It's like being in a protest and understanding when it changes to a riot to get out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see if this one worked. After this one, we probably land it right there. I gotta improve the processor.
So nobody's inside right now?
Somebody
Who's
inside?
inside?
Victoria Jackson.
The lady that was right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. So, seems like Officer Robinson that was here that served the eviction. He advised you that nobody's supposed to be in there. So, if you're here without Mr. Armand, Armando, is that your name? Armand, perfect. If you're here without his permission, you could be subject to arrest as far as violating a trespass. You were served an eviction. You're not supposed to be here without his consent.
Well, I wasn't served an eviction.
You were here. Officer Robinson just told you on the phone. The one who served it.
All right.
So you're gonna leave the property right now, or you're gonna go to jail?
I just have to leave.
Okay,
I
yes,
just
sir.
have to leave.
Perfect. That's your truck.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll out for me, and we'll go handle her now.
Are you her ride? The lady that's in there?
Yes, that's my father and mother's friend.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
That's
all right. You okay with us going inside?
I am okay with going inside.
All of us? You calling all of us inside?
Sure.
Boss man, I need you in your car.
Go ahead and change the lock.
Yeah, she's changing the lock. That's why he's changing the lock.
Just hold tight. Let us get them out first. Just hold tight. Let us get them out first.
Sir, according to court documents, you're not supposed to be here. If you say something else, you're going to go in the back seat of the car. I'm not saying anything else. You need to leave the property.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's some type of family dispute.
No, that's an eviction. Eviction don't have nothing to do with family. Yeah, that because people don't want to be moving and doing stuff, so they try to. It's good to have cops involved because it clears up that.
Usually they send the sheriffs out.
Yep, then that's what's there. That's what they were trying to control.
Yeah. That's usually how they do it because it will get violent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But
I like the way he handled this one. He because most states they don't handle it like that. You got to go to family court. I mean, civil court, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a bunch of BS. I don't understand how you could overstay your welcome and feel like you're right or you're justified because you're attached to a place. I know what it is to be, like if you don't got nowhere to go, I could understand that fear of going out there with nowhere to go, but still, the property ain't yours. You got to go.
I mean, once you stop paying, and the thing is, a lot of these things I don't understand is like they be 6-7 months behind.
Not even that. These dudes be moving in with fake leases.
What do you mean?
No, for real. Yo, they be moving in with fake leases. Like some states have squatters' rights where someone could move in. Yo, it happened in California. People are moving into $1 million homes and taking them shits over.
Yeah, I've heard about stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit is real.
Well, so are they working to get rid of some of that stuff?
Nah, they making money off of it.
They
making money.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta go to court. They making money off of it. The state making money. You can't turn off the light bills. You out a couple millions, and somebody that's homeless gets to live in a house and run up bills. It's a win-win all around for the damn state.
So who's got to pay the bill?
The person that's not in there.
That's some bullshit, yo.
Exactly. But we're gonna go ahead and land it right there. Any closing thoughts?
Stuff like that don't make sense to me. Like yo, when you sit around and think about what's going on in the government, just in the government, because they're the ones that make a lot of these laws around here. And they're responsible for a lot of this stuff, man. And nobody don't care. Oh, you're gonna put me on the screen? Hey, toxic. We talked about toxic people today, and don't be that toxic one, y'all. Don't be that toxic one. Ladies, listen, I got a daughter too, so I gotta say this. I treat my daughter great. But fellas, don't let your daughter think that they have to have a man that's gonna be greater than them, because they're gonna fail. They're failing, and she, like that one girl, she ain't got no expectation now because nobody could be better than her dad. You know, World Cup finals coming up, right? I think I might hate who wins this, but one thing I gotta say about this World Cup, right? It has kind of gave us a history lesson, and a lot of people feel a lot different about the world and how we all feel about each other since this World Cup. So I think a lot of people at first thought having it in America would have been one of the stupidest thing. And I know stupidest is not a word, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I can hear my grandma saying that's not a word. But anyway, I think what it did was it showed that America can have so many different things going on at the same time, where half the country don't give a crap, and half the country's into it. And you know what? It's still one of the most watched event of all time around the world. So big up to FIFA. I know they want to run it back in a few years because we got the shmoney. I was gonna say Peapod Cove, but Lime with us next Thursday, 9 o'clock, 9-ish. Come Lime.
Definitely. Yo, DCAT, you gotta hit us up, man. You gotta hit us up. But with that being said, we're gonna close it out right there. We out. Peace.